3 wide.
Oh, Hamlin.
Teammates, Denny Hamlin and Tony Stewart. Stewart, who was going for his 3rd straight win.
Oh, they're still wrecking. There's Junior.
It's what Kyle talked about on the pre-race show. There's one wreck, and then there's the follow-up wreck.
There you see the 11 car. Stewart's got a really good run, and it looked like he got in the back of the 11 car, Kyle.
Yeah,
that wasn't an arrow loose. That was a touch.
As a car owner, that is a nightmare come to life.
Nightmare, exactly. And see these guys back here, like I was talking about, everybody's checking up, and they got no place to go. That was definitely contact there. They just, you know, he had a good run. You know, that's when you're making time up on a guy like that. You know, sometimes when you're coming up on him, especially in the corner, you'll get that guy.
Moves up, and Aiken is trying to follow him through in the background. No, it's a huge defense, a big lunge, and another big jump. Oh, they've collided! I don't believe it. Into the wall goes Nairo Fukuzumi, and he's damaged his teammate Charles Leclerc, the man in the points lead, and we've got cars all over the road. Wow, dramatic stuff on lap 3 here in Monza. ART, who wrapped up the title yesterday. You can see how Calderon got caught up in that. Nothing she could really do as the accident unfolded.
19号車の今関口選手がピットアウトをした後ろからもうすでにですね温まったタイヤでヘアピンで入ってきた同士打ちだやってもうた平川亮同士打ちいや19号車の関口選手もちょっとインを締めかかっていたんですがもう止まりきれるスピードではなかったね。はいしかも片輪ラグに出ちゃってるもんね。結果を急ぎすぎたでしょうか平川亮選手。
To the AstroTurf on the way into Pau. So now for Cameron Das, this a golden opportunity to challenge as Alex Karkozic takes a wayward trip. Oh, and he spins on to the track and wipes out teammate Yves Baltas as he rejoined on the exit of Fania. And that is a bizarre accident. Then this is the incident in the background. Oh, and that was as Karkozic rejoined, tangling with Yves Baltas.
We saw him have huge gains earlier at the end of that long run just before this caution.
Oh, Ankrum, the championship contender. Oh, in trouble. The 54 gets into the 17. Dipple into Ankrum on the exit of turn 2. They get it right. And there is Ankrum on the outside of him. Now, Dipple's got some damage. Don't know where that came from. But that clearly is a hello.
He got it on the last lap there, run into 30, down into 3.
Rist is within a car length or so. Kaiser right behind, and oh, that's two teammates that made contact, and Alberico is into the wall.
Rico's attenuator in the back here. Neil is going to have no idea whatsoever. Yeah, as you can see, Neil has no idea what hit him here, and suddenly he is just having a massive impact, and that's showing yet again how unforgiving these street circuits are. Wow. That was a big impact there for Neil Alberico. And Scott Hargrove, obviously, I don't think had any intent of doing this at all, but man, that is bad impact.
That's on board with Rosa
here as a staple now of the AFL season. McBride with the rear brakes locked, and now down the inside, the teammates. That's James Moffat, went up the inside of David Wall. They've both ended up pointing the wrong way. Now let's analyse this. Moffat on David Wall. These are teammates.
So Moff there on the right of screen, looking up the inside of David Wall. Hard to see from that angle. He looked like he was up around about what we would say the B pillar, but it's a tricky corner to get the job done.
And this was Peroni trying to go past. And Sebastian Fernandez having his race interrupted, and these two cars are static. Drivers getting out of the cars. Oh, it's the lock-up. There's Fernandez being collected by his Australian teammate. And that's their day over.
Then to Francesco, Troitsky, Fitcher, Karkozic, everyone else. 3 wide into Brooklands. Oh, that's not going to work. They make contact. Around they go. Matteo Siorio and Cameron Das have tangled. The 2 Campos teammates have gone around. Here's another look at that tangle. Cameron Das to the inside, just interlocks wheels with Matteo Siorio. The pair of them spin in tandem. And then as Das's car comes loose, it goes over Iorio and dinks his rear wing. So certainly for Matteo Fiorio, a pit stop.
Down the front straightaway, Keselowski and Logano crash together.
And I'm not so sure that lap traffic did not cause this. We'll have to take a look at it, but that's sure what it looked like.
I haven't seen teammates wreck together in years, and that's serious damage right there. Oh, Brad.
Easy there. Sounds like we're going to need to pry that splitter forward.
Brad just got loose. Brad got loose off the corner there, turn 4, and got into the wall, and Joey had nowhere to go.
Yeah, Keselowski was trying to work his way around Alex.
It's Joshua Dirksen making his move on Nico Gola. Don't touch each other, please. They go right down deep, and they have collided. So both the BWT cars collide. That's Gola and Dirksen. Having another look here. And we can see them side by side into the corner. And it's really hard to see with the Paddock Club in the way. And bang, there it is. It was, gosh, you're lucky the Dirksen car didn't actually.
You were hitting me. How did LeBron get round the outside? Oh, no! You are kidding! Can you believe this?
The teammates. Wow.
No one was managing that one very well down at Matt White Racing. Here we go.
Let's confirm.
So here's the replay.
That'd be Hazelwood with the round win.
LeBron got such a run, and he braked so much later and managed to get the car pulled up. He was right around the outside. Man, they are going to be talking about this one for a while.
Spy anywhere he might be able to pass Julian Hanses for the race lead. He can give it a go. They're approaching the chicane where he made that stunning pass on Tsunoda, and he is having a try. He launches down the inside. The teammates collide. The two Motorsport drivers off, and that was Billy Munger going past them into the lead of the Pau Grand Prix. And I'm sorry to say that Liam Lawson has collided with one of his teammates again. He went down the inside. There wasn't the room, hit the curb, and bundled Julian Hansen straight into the tyre barrier. And just wait to see the Carling car. There it is of Billy Munger going through.
That he needed, and the momentum there. Guan Yu Zhou going back to 4th. Callum Ilott is battling with Nicholas Latifi. Oh, and a big crash there between the Premers. Mick Schumacher is hit, and it's Sean Gelael involved as well as Latifi went off the road. This is the driver, the form driver in the field. 2 wins in a row. And I think we might need to see Sean Gelael would not have chosen to go to that part of the circuit, well off the road, and nothing Schumacher could do. He's tried to make it back to the pits. The virtual safety car is still deployed, and a long way off the road, not just on the curbs, but on the gravel there for Sean Gelael.
But he hasn't backed out of it at all.
Oh!
Matt Crafton hardened the outside wall.
That's going to bring out the caution, Crafton. Well, that was a big hit for Matt Crafton.
There's the 98. He was running the high groove. Goes by the 99 of Brandon Jones. Get down in the corner here. Oh. Wow. Yeah, Grant made the move to the inside. He really closed on Matt. Really.
Goes Ed Jones. He'll force the 27 machine of Stillman to the high side. Cars gather up. Zach Beats wants to go side by side. Oh, he gets ran off into the grass. The battle for the lead continues, Nick, into turn number 7.
They're 2 by 2 to the front 6. Jones gets sideways. He clips the corral. He stalls the car, and Felix Sorrellis nearly goes up over the top of his teammate. Seeing a replay, they went side by side for first, side by side for third, and boy, Scott, it looks like Sorrellis just got on the gas really soon and got right to the back of it. Jones.
Yeah, that's what put Jones sideways, was his teammate into the back of him, and then of course after he slowed down, got another hit here once the car straightened up and went up and over onto the back wing. So that's that's not good for either car. Those wings are.
I think he'll probably lose a position to Alain Menu. Menu, by the way, in 8th spot. Oh, Gianni Morbidelli has a problem. Our championship leader. No, and he's hit. He's hit Menu, and Menu's got rear suspension breakage. What on earth has happened there? West Coast cars collect each other. So that's fine. Morbidelli's already had a problem there. He's trying to get out of the way. Oh, and just catches Menu. I think he was trying to pull off to the right-hand side. Look, he's off the racing line here. Now he wants to go right, but Menu's dived up the inside of him at the chicane, and he just caught the front end.
Well, how did Earnhardt used to sell you on pitting?
He'd say, I'm in. Oh, no. Trouble, man, big trouble
At
down
least
there.
3 cars and more.
Lots of trouble
Jeff
up there.
Gordon's involved.
Just look out, going
Kevin
through
Harvick. I couldn't tell what happened, but somebody got into the back of the 16 car and turned him.
I feel bad for these guys. Really good car. We're going to the front. I felt that we had a chance at $1 million tonight for sure. Had a good enough race car, but you got to have teammates with common sense.
Greg, how disappointing is this for you?
It's terrible disappointing, and it's worse for Roush Racing. I mean, we took out the whole field. Kurt Busch took out the whole field, and 2 really good cars had a chance at $1 million tonight. If I was Jack Roush, I don't know what I'd do.
He took a really strong pole, but oh, we've lost a wheel. It's a racing engineering car that's ripped his left wheel off, and it's Norman Nato. Did he get into his teammate, or has he made a mistake on his own? Heading down to turn number 3. Thinks there's a gap, and he did not have it slowed down. Furious at his teammate. That will be a very fun team briefing.
I was not expecting him to go the inside there.
And Jordan King summarising what I think we're all thinking wasn't really a need to try a risky move. He had to get out of it there. Down the inside goes Norman Nato. Great move for him, up into 4th position. Racing Engineering, they've collided earlier this year, and they have again. I don't believe it. Round goes Norman Nato. A disaster for Racing Engineering. And Sean Galeo gets very close. This was the contact then. King defending, and Nato.
Turn in on me.
Let's see it again. That's what I was about to say. Safety car has been deployed. Yeah, Nato thinks the move is done, but we saw contact between Nato and Jeffrey in Germany, as Norman Nato cannot believe it.